All right, beautiful raps, and we're here to say April 22nd, today's Earth Day. Do your thing, get in the yard, pick a piece of trash, boy, that's all regard. We do it together, we're having fun. We make this planet a better place, because that's number one. We do it together, we're having fun. There's one under the sun, and you and her and us are all one. Filtration, baby. Safety first, clean out impurities, make it work. So what we're gonna do here, ladies and gentlemen, is use a recycled piece of glass here. You know, I think that's just the way to do it. As I saw this piece of trash that needed to be taken out to the recycle can, we're gonna fill it up with water. And then, I think you might know what we're gonna do. We're gonna go, gulp, 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 gulp. You're thirsty. We're gonna do up here. Gulp, 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 gulp. Gulp, 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 gulp. Gulp, 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 gulp. See, I mean, it's a perfect amount, you know? Just listen to Mother Nature. She will tell you when enough is enough. So that right there is not gonna be enough, but we're gonna go feed my favorite fens. Well, not these guys. These guys are cool. Save the bird, certify your yard. But we are gonna feed. We'll feed actually this guy. Let's feed this guy. This is the snake, man. This is the snake, man. This is called the snake plant. And so his name might be Anaconda, but he don't have no name yet, man. But there he goes. He was thirsty. Recycle, baby. And try not to lose enough water. You do know water is the #1 natural resource in this whole universe, this whole planet, everything that revolves around this earth, this place of living, because of water. Better check yourself. So, again, this right here, I bought these 2 spruce trees. At the same time, I try to dress up this area that I call home. This should be up, but it rains, so I try not to. See, when it sits up like this, water collects in this chair, and I just think it would damage the product. So I keep it on the side so no water damages. So forgive me, it's not really looking to like I'm hosting guests or anything, but we got Spruce Willis here. You know, he normally gets rain and all that kind of stuff, but I like to start from the top down because everything is from the stem, you know. It will work its way to the roots, but you got to feed all these little prickly things. I don't even work its way down. And I know we should be using more of a water thing, but I'm trying to be earthly today. Recycle, baby. Not only would I be using more water to water these, but it did rain last night, so I'm gonna feed Dante here. The reason this guy's name is Dante is because my little niece Emma kind of speaks few words. She has a favorite movie, and I go, Emma, who should I name this tree after? He goes, Dante. If you don't know who Dante is, it's a classic movie in the Disney catalog, and or Pixar maybe, you know, one or the other. And that's her favorite movie, so it's Coco, and she likes Dante the dog. So that's Spruce Willis, a little bit bigger, a little bit more full grown, and that's Dante looking to grow and share. What my landlord does, he cuts half the yard and he didn't cut the rest of the half. How ridiculous is this? You know, he cut I've lived here for 2 years now, and he's cut the grass maybe 5 times in 2 years. Look, the grass is beautiful, but look at it, it's ridiculous. Shake my head at this. Look at this beautiful sky, not a cloud in the sky. Beautiful, isn't it? And now what we're gonna do, see, since my landlord decided to cut the grass, even though like it was maybe 4 or 5 inches in from this, he decided to take out my bird feeder and throw it down over there. It's ridiculous. If he doesn't want me to have a bird feeder, he just says, I don't want a bird feeder. And I've expressed it to him. I said, hey man, if you don't want one, just let me know. And I'm gonna be like, hey dude, if you can't cut the freaking grass, let me know. I already offered it to you. I already offered you deals. You can pay me. You don't have to pay me. I'll cut my own grass. It's like, dude, why? Like, this is like childish, immature, living quarters problems. You know, I know this is his place, so I'm not gonna try and fight with him. We're like, yo, dude, like, I already offered to you, I will cut your grass for free. I was like, look, pay me 20 bucks to do it. I will do it. I'll maintain it. You don't have to worry about it. What do we call that? Tries to pull this passive aggressive stuff. It's like, dude, are you serious? So I'm gonna go put my bird feeder back in the ground, plant it for Earth Day, and make the best of it. So hey, if he takes it out again, it's all right. Just say something. Don't do this passive aggressive stuff like you can. Say something to me. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We just collected the bird feeder, and we have, you know, this spike. It's a pretty simple spike. What you got to do is just pound it into the ground, put the bird feeder on top, and let it do work. It's simple, man. The birds are living beings on this earth too. They need fed. They bring beauty. They sing harmony. Do you hear that? That's on point. They will help you through tough times. When you need to de-stress, de-help, look at something beautiful, a bird will help you out. Believe me, it's an animal. It's something that was born by some higher power of some sort, and it is here for a reason. So help feed them, help them through the tough times. It's simple. Go get a bag of stuff. Go get a bag of feed. The stuff I have is $20 a bag. Yes, it's more expensive, but yet you can go to these big box stores, because big box stores beat down their suppliers for cheap prices. So go to your local bird store, go get a local bird feeder. Go ahead and buy the bird feeder, the more expensive part, from, you know, your big box stores, and go support your local bird store. The feed is much better. The birds like it. I guarantee you the birds like it a lot more than the filled product. It'll be better for everyone. Help Mother Nature, help the birdies do work. So look at what I just did. I didn't even have to use this. I used this one time to pound it in the ground earlier. The ground is soft enough now where all you have to do is maybe give it a couple pounds, 3, 4, 5, and the stake will be in the ground. But look, I was 2-3 inches from the sidewalk, and yet I guess my landlord decides to have to pull out the stake because he can't cut around it. He already weed whacked around it like 3 days ago, and then he just decided to cut this like yesterday. It's amazing to me what he's doing. I don't get it, but hey, it's a part of living with other people, which stinks. It's not fun. This is why I'm looking for home ownership right now. That's what I'm looking for, baby. I don't want to jinx it or anything, but that's the place that I'm looking for. So God bless it. And but look, I already had a hole in there. It's simple. You just go boop, pound it into the ground, and here's what you do next. You take the bird feeder off so you don't get in there awkwardly. Here's the stake that my cousin, thank you very much, Tommy, he gave me this. I didn't know where to get this. Oh, Tommy, what do I do? I think it was like $35. You go to your local bird store, you get it. It's a piece of metal. You just slide it on the stake. There you go. And guess what this is? This is the thing that will keep the squirrels away, I think. Actually, I'm not sure, but that bird feeder does. I believe I got this for $12 at a Home Depot. Had I known there was a local store, I would have went to my local store and shopped locally, helped out the local economy. But there you go. Maybe a $30 investment. What I'm gonna do now is go feed the birds. I've been over there for a while, and they were hovering around this because I know this is where it's feeding. Are they on it? They normally sit over here waiting for me to feed them. On top of that, but see, there they are. They're waiting for me to feed them. Or those ones are actually searching for worms, but the redbirds, the cardinals, the blue jays, the sparrows, those ones come feed here. So not too many seeds. When I get the product that I get, I pay up for the ones that really doesn't drop seeds. But if you don't want to see the seeds, all you gotta do, put it in your grass. You can cut, it'll cut up, and you know, there's really no harm to it. So that's as simple as being good on Earth Day. Feeding the environment, feeding the things around you, feeding the things that can share love with you. It is really as simple as that. That's why I put this around me. It brings me happiness. I'm not doing this to irk my landlord. There's no mean for that. I will respect him if he doesn't want me to have it, but he can't express it if he doesn't want it. I've clearly discussed this topic with him 2 times. And anyways, this is beauty in my life. This is why I do it. You know, they poop on their stuff. Yeah, that's part of life. You know, go wash your car, go clean it up, whatever. But I'm gonna get them bird feed and I'll show you how to feed it up. Also, as I did not get to give my true feelings on April 20th and make a video about the day of April 20th and how we celebrate that, I am a pro advocate of medical marijuana. I believe it should be medical. My niece, she has seizures. She lives in California, so it's recreational now, but it was medical then, and I believe there are certain strains which help people, which help children relieve seizures. It's a positive drug. It was put here. It's a plant, it's an herb, it's a flower. I was put here by God, Mother Nature, whatever you want to call it, as a seedling. Yes, there are new ways, but they've made hybrids, and yes, they've cloned them, and yes, they've done a lot of different things which may enhance the properties, which may not be as medicinal as what its purpose was meant for. But marijuana should be not legal. I believe it should be medicinal, should be monitored. You should be able to be prescribed to it, and that's my feelings on marijuana. Sadly, I don't get to use marijuana anymore, but I believe it is for a good cause. So I use CBD. I support CBD. My muscles ache. I have a bad elbow. I have a bad back. CBD is definitely something I promote as well. And I believe the hemp plant is also a great plant that was put on this earth for a reason. And let's celebrate Earth Day for a reason. So here we are. I got the deluxe blend. This was made by Wild Birds Unlimited. That's my local store. This is a 20 pounds. So basically I paid, I believe it was like $18.99, somewhere right around there. I basically paid $1 per pound. So this is the deluxe brand. It tells you what birds come feed from it. You know, it tells you all about the details here. Like, look, it tells you about the protein, the fat, the fiber, sunflower seeds, white mallet, sunflower, striped sunflower. So basically this tells you what the birdie's like. This tells you how to feed them. I mean, don't you like to know what's in your food? Help a good cause. I really believe that birds will bring you happiness. And here's more details, is that why our seed is the best, you know? Yes, it's a company promoting what they believe in, but look, it's 100% satisfaction guaranteed. If you don't like it, I'm sure you can take it back. It tells you about the allergies. I mean, this is a good cause. I've had this for about 2 or 3 months now, so I'm about 2/3 of the way done, and it's a good investment that I believe in. And you know, I try and promote it. This beautiful little handle here, it makes it easy to carry. This is just the packaging, and it's easy. You'll see how easy it is to pour. Now, it might be a little funky as I have the camera in my hand, but what I'm going to do here, I will put it on a sturdy ground. So here's the top. Pretty self-explanatory. I mean, I think most people should be able to figure this out, but there's the hole. I made a little slit, so it's a controlled pour, and you just do work. You can also do this in grass in case you are worried about spilling. And this type of product that fell, the pigeons will get after that. The sparrows and all the rest of the birds will get in there, and anything that falls, the pigeons will get. There's a hierarchy. There's a process to getting the nourishment and energy that you need. And it's beautiful being out here in the fresh air, doing good things. I would love to plant plants right now, but it's not my property. But that's what you should do. Plant plants, do good things for your environment, do things that make you happy, invest in your happiness. And I believe nature, an investment in nature will give you positive returns. And this is true from the heart, down to earth, loving mentalities and process that I preach all day, every day to all my friends. You believe anyone I can talk to, they know how soft I am. They know I preach the good word in this relativity. This is just what I believe in, and I think I've done a good step today. This is step 1. I'm gonna go do some more stuff. But hey, happy Earth Day. God bless it. Stay strong.